smoking. Cigar like a woman, round but not too firm. Even though it's smoking slow, fire'll get you burned. I'm a cigar man. Bigger they are, honey, you know you got me smoking. Smoke them when they're short, smoke them when they're long. I like them when they're mellow, love them when they're strong. I'm a cigar man. Bigger they are, baby, you got me smoking. No money for the rent, got no gas in my car. I bought me $5, baby, got my cigar.
Jose Ortega, my father's cigars, and I love smoking salad.
Hey, I'm Tony Bellata. I love smoking salads.
Hi, I'm Dave from Martinez Cigars, and I want to say I like smoking salads.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Alan Sanabria from Fan by Loyalty. Let me tell you, and hear my boy from Smoking Salads. We love the work that they do. We support them 100%. Come support us, too, as a new boutique brand. Later.
I'm Robert Caldwell. I love smoking salads.
Hi guys, Mike Capolini here from Toscano Cigars, and I absolutely love the show, Smoking Salads.
Hey guys, I'm Rick Rodriguez from West Tampa Tobacco Company, and I love myself some smoking salads.
I'm Matt Booth from Room 101, and I love the show Smoking Salads.
Hello, I'm Justo Aurora here at PCA. From Aladino Cigars, and I want to tell you guys I love smoking salads, so I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Hey, I'm Tom Lazuka of Asylum Cigars, and I love smoking salads.
Hi, my name is Carlito, and I love smoking salads.
How you doing? I am Mr. Miranda. I think you know me already. I've been in the cigar business for 32 years. But I tell you what, I like the smoking salad. Those people are great. All right, so go and buy it.
Hey, it's Pete from Tatuaje, and I love smoking salads.
Hi, my name is Jeff Holton, Crux Cigar Company. Welcome to the PCA Show 2022, and Crux loves smoking salads. So look forward to seeing you all in upcoming shows, and look for Crux Cigars at your new speed time.
Hey, my good friends, I'm Manuel Hinoa from Aurora Cigar Factory, Master Blender. I love to be with smoking salads. Keep enjoying.
Hi, this is Mitch Patel from the Rocky Patel PCA booth, and I gotta tell you, I love smoking salads. That's the way to go.
Hey guys, it's Christian Eiroa, Asylum, CLE, and Eiroa Cigars, and I just love smoking salads.
Hello and welcome everybody to another exciting episode of Smoking Salads. So we are back in 2023 and we've taken a little small hiatus on things.
Small hiatus?
A small
we
hiatus.
basically went on vacation. We went on a sabbatical.
It's a
small hiatus.
Small hiatus.
In molasses terms.
Yeah.
In terms of a slug.
So welcome back to everybody. Thanks for sticking with us. And tonight on Smoking Salads, we are smoking the Crux Epicure Maduro cigar. Here it is. You can see the box right there. I got a little 5-pack here.
It's so pretty.
Pretty colors. So far, we did a pre-light and a pre-sniff and everything else. You can follow along what we're tasting on the application called Cigar Share. So just cigarshare.com. You download it. It's actually just a shortcut to the website. It's all website driven. So you don't have to worry about later on if your Apple phone or some other phone that you're using, Samsung or whatever. Apps they tend to just remove because it's cigar related. A website shortcut, they do not. So this is here to stay, and it's a great application. We're going to use it in every one of our tasters now. We've mentioned it in some of our other pre-recorded shows, the after hours.
Yep.
And also mentioned it on location. So you're going to see a lot more of this between us. And we also have, new to the show, the producer, Ryan Pulse. So everybody welcome Ryan Pulse to the show. It's going to help us a lot so we can focus more on the show and I don't have to have my head buried into my lap half the time looking at a laptop. So
and nobody wants to see the top of your head.
And nobody wants to see the top of my head. Even my wife doesn't want to see the top of my head.
Hey-o!
So we don't really have a set whiskey that we're doing tonight. We are doing kind of a mystery whiskey. We've got some bottles here that you can see.
Big shout out to a really good friend and advisor of the show, Dave Babcock. He supplied us with these 3 vials. So, and he pre-sent Ryan the taster notes and what is in each vial. So we will find out after we've tasted everything.
That's right. So we have no idea what we're going to be drinking, but the order is 1, 2, and 3. And the way we're going to be getting through this, well, we'll get into that, the way we're going to actually select who's drinking what. But apparently one of them is not very enjoyable.
That's what I've been hearing as well.
So one of us is going to have a really bad experience tonight, while the other 2 get to enjoy.
The thing that I've heard, it's like you got top notch, you got about middle shelf, and then you got the stuff that nobody even wants to buy.
We'll be having the experience like I heard some of the Dallas Cowboy fans that took their TVs outside and smashed them and threw them in the trash.
That is the Dallas way.
It is the Dallas way. That is the way. So with that in mind, we did a pre-light to get our tasting notes started on Cigar Share, cigarshare.com. And first thing we did was, kind of gave it a nice smell. I smelled mine right through the cellophane. I don't know about you guys. I like the smell of cellophane.
Yeah, only a rookie would do that.
So if you're watching this for the first time or you're new, don't smell cigars through the cellophane. All right, that's you're not going to smell anything. But what I did smell was certainly some earthy, barn funky, and a sweetness. Maybe chocolate or something, but it was just overall, could have been honey, but it was just a sweetness that I got out of the nose. What did you get?
I got sweetness as well. The foot of the cigar, which is the cut end of the cigar, the flat end, I got more of I got the barn funk from that, or like a forest funk. But the wrapper and everything, I got like a fruit honey, like a mixed fruit, like a little bit of maybe a touch of currant, some raspberry, not dark, not super dark, but also not super light.
Your description makes me want to have a black currant pie.
I'm hungry. Thanks.
And then a touch of vanilla and chocolate.
What'd you get?
Wow, mine's gonna be pretty easy. I got barn funk and I got a sweetness.
All right. And before I forget, I am John Hill, your host, and to my right we have Nick Woods, and to my left we have Dean Andrews. So familiar faces for the show. They are always here with me, helping me get through the night. So,
hey.
So they're not holding my hands right now, but
hand
I made
hand
new
check.
rules.
That's one. Yeah,
my hands are below the table. What am I doing?
Yeah,
you ain't moving, so nothing.
So so far the draw is perfect. It's just great. So I get, through the retrohale, there's a baking spice, there's definitely some black pepper, and a little bit of sweetness that comes through it. I think I put honey on that. I get earthiness on the regular flavors. What else do I have on Cigar Share?
While you're looking, Eric says that he likes pie.
He likes pie.
Eric likes pie.
So I get some oakiness out of it, some wood oakiness. So that's, and a little bit of leather. So just kind of a leathery kind of a texture. So
I had a lot going on. This is actually I like cigars like this because there's a lot of stuff
Dean
going on.
Dean was crazy filling this thing out with flavor notes, just tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping.
Yeah, I got chocolate earth. I got a touch of hay straw with it. But then I got, in the first part, I'm not getting it so much now, but I got a pepper sensation on it, baking spice, of course, barnyard. And then I got a touch of that sweet honey and raisin. Like I said, I wanted to... it would have been nice if you had like mixed. I guess I could have added that in like a mixed fruit.
Mixed fruit of some kind.
Like a mixed berry fruit.
Or dark fruit.
Not melon, not watermelon or honeydew melon or anything like that. It's just like, like berry fruit.
I think at
berry
your age,
fruit.
you're probably tasting prunes.
Yikes.
No, that's what the raisin, a little raisin. Baby
What about
raisin.
you?
So I definitely got earth on the retro hail. I was getting, if you've seen our previous videos, this won't sound any different. I got coffee.
You got coffee? What?
I got coffee.
Nick got coffee.
I got coffee. I know, it's a shocker. But I got coffee. I got some sweetness. I got a pepper sensation. I actually did get a little bit like a pure chocolate, kind of like a baking chocolate.
Yeah.
I got some baking spice, and then just recently I was starting to get a little bit more of like bready graham cracker notes.
Nice. So a quick call out to our sponsors, Crux Cigars. Thank you for the donation of the cigars for our Crux month. All of our shows this month, you may have noticed, have been Crux related. So thanks to Kurt who donated the cigars for the show. And thanks again to Fishin' and Smokin' for...
Whoa. It's floating and smoking.
Floating and
Floating and
smoking. Oh, I got both guys right here, so I'm going to get pummeled for that later. But anyways, thank you very much for
I do have a
your
10-ounce
help.
weight in the car we can throw at you.
Yeah, just randomly when I try to hit the eyeball. So all right, so let's move on. That's what we got in the first third.
Was there any taster notes from Crux about these cigars?
There is. I'm going to wait to the end, but
Okay.
this has been an interesting cigar actually. So Crux came around in 2014.
Okay.
All right, and 2016. I don't know if you guys know who Cigar Coop is, but he does a lot of reviews and he's
Cigar Coop?
Coop, C-O-O-P.
Okay.
Coop, Cooper. And he put him on number 1 in 2016 for the Du Connoisseur, which we had sampled earlier.
Yeah, which was a great cigar. Go watch those videos.
So then they announced that they were going to do a Maduro, and at the time they announced it was going to be the Gallant Maduro. And then they had some rebranding, they had some remarketing, they had all kinds of things, and then said, okay, we're going to introduce it as the Epicure. So it's kind of from 2018 until the release in 2019, there was a whole lot of stuff going on in the background. So,
did I see correctly that most, like the Du Connoisseur that we had and the Bull and Bear that we had, those, I think they're all new blends or new releases, right? In 2018.
They reblended, remarketed, they put new labels on, they just remarketed everything.
Look at the box, like that is gorgeous.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
got some.
they were the first company that came out with the little 5-pack.
That I don't know.
Because they came
in this style.
came out with the 5-pack in I want to say 2018 or 17.
Well, that would be the rebranding and the remarketing.
Yes, when they did that, they wanted to do 5-packs because a lot of people, like when you're in a shop and stuff, you're going to buy, if you're buying cigars for your friend, you normally buy about 4 or 5 cigars.
Right.
And so they decided, hey, let's put 5 cigars in a case to where, like, if you need to throw it in luggage or something like that, it's not going to kill your
Well, there's marketing behind that too.
Yeah,
When
that
you go to
too.
a cigar shop and they're not selling the single sticks, but they're selling by 5-packs and boxes, right? And a lot of the time, you'll get a 5-pack, you get a stick free.
Yep.
Right. So that's marketing. They want you to buy more cigars instead of just onesie twosies.
Also, it catches the eye. It's a very good eye-catching.
You got a lot more room to express what your brand is.
Yep.
So with that, they also. This is a unique cigar in that all other Crux cigars are made in the Placencia factory.
Yep.
This one is made in the A.J. Fernandez factory.
Oh, who do we know that is in love with
anybody
AJ
here like
Fernandez?
A.J.
know.
Fernandez?
There's no one up here that likes that man.
I'm pretty sure there's somebody up
I'm
here.
going to say it at risk for getting kicked off of Facebook, but you're an A.J. whore.
Well, no, I think we can say it. We just can't type it.
I
because
truly
nobody
am.
wants to
I
read
truly
it.
am. I truly am. I'm pretty sure if you go open my humidor, you'll probably find a couple of AJs in there.
Okay, so we have 3 whiskeys. 1, 2, 3. And we decided before the show, how are we going to pick which one of these guys and who drinks what? So we decided It's Rochambeau time.
It's Rochambeau,
baby.
All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, rocket. What?
So
no,
I
it's
don't
rock,
know what
paper,
this
scissors,
is. but
lizard, Spock.
Penis doesn't count.
Dual
You said
rocket.
this. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Round one.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Yeah.
Right, so the winner of this round gets the first
Well,
pick.
let's explain the rules to people.
So we're going to do a Rochambeau, rock, paper, scissors. And if we have one winner and 2 losers, then that one winner is going to pick a bottle.
It's not if, it's when we get to one winner.
Well, if we have 2 losers and 1 winner,
Oh, okay, fair. Okay, fair.
you
fair,
have
fair.
a winner.
A winner.
And then the last 2,
Go-
Rochambeau again,
Again.
and the winner of that gets to pick the bottle, and the third person
Gets
has to
whatever
pick
left.
whatever's left. All
Okay.
right?
All right.
Okay, so
right.
with that, here we go.
All right.
1, 2, 3, shoot!
Shit, it's a tie.
Nope. We have a.
I cut you, you
oh,
cover
it's a
him, and
tie.
he smashes me.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go again.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, shoot!
Ooh!
Oh!
All right, so it's between me and Dean.
Oh, picky.
No, it's
Oh,
between
no,
you
not
and
yet.
me.
All right, all right.
You and me. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Boom.
Oh, there's your first
All right,
winner.
I'm
so
picking
It's going to be me.
vial number 2.
Number dos.
Number dos.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
Ooh, you get 1 or 3.
I'm going to take 3.
Dark
Which
one.
means Dean gets
and you're gonna
number
take
1.
Number 1.
Number one.
All right, so what we're also
this
going to
box
do,
is going to fall down. So I'm
Yeah,
just
the
gonna lay it
box.
down.
Yeah, the
what
box.
we're also going to do is we're going to be tasting this blind. So we're going to try to figure out what it is.
Now we're going to pour the. Oh, okay.
No, you're pouring the whole thing.
Okay, let's pour the whole thing.
Because you only get to pair this with your cigar now. And then here's the fun. Is trying to figure out
We
what we're
haven't
supposed
done this in a while, but
No.
I think it's time to swirly the girly.
It
Oh.
is time to swirly the girly.
Swirly the girly.
It's been a long time.
We're
Swirly
going to
the
do a little
girly.
cheers here. Wait, she's not dizzy enough yet. Maybe hit a bonker on the head a little bit.
All right.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That was some
All
good
right.
ones. Hey, and cheers to our producer.
All right, so
Oh, I think I got the good shit.
Nick's going to nose it, describe it. Dean, you'll nose yours, and then I'll nose
Yep.
mine.
So I'm getting good caramel, a little bit of vanilla. There's a sweetness to it. I can't put my finger. Can't put my finger on
This
it.
one's tough. This one's got cinnamon in it.
I'm also smelling. I think this is a high proof. I'm smelling 100 and I'm gonna guess it's about 100 to 110.
I forgot to look and see.
Okay. So while Dean is figuring out his really quick, Eric's wanted to say that he really likes the Floatin' and Smokin' logo, which, by the way, side note, was created and printed by our producer. Eric likes pie, and he absolutely loves our new layout. So, side note, John this last weekend decided to change up the back, and I think he did a pretty damn good job.
I think it looks
Something
nice.
different. So it's a work in progress. Still some changes coming, and you guys will experience it with the rest of us.
All
So
right.
what do you got on your nose?
I get honey, a little bit of earth. There's some fruit in there, maybe like a plum or maybe a touch of raisin. There is spice. There is spice in it. Cinnamon, but baking spice as well. Maybe a touch of graham cracker. Maybe just a little bit of breadiness on that with a graham cracker breadiness. It smells very good. Yeah, I'm not going to even know what this is.
Ooh, the legs on this bad boy is. Just look at the legs.
And
on that.
I think we all got it like a
Legs
fairly
from
nice golden color.
Yeah, that's nice
Amber,
golden hue.
Nice amber.
Yeah.
Mine's about the
relatively
lightest, I think.
It's hard to say. I have a whole bunch of.
Yeah, you
look
two,
at the
because
bottom of it.
y'all's glass is going to look darker, but I think this is the lighter one, even if I had it in your glass.
Yeah, yours is
Producer, which one do
slightly
you think's lighter?
hard to tell from there.
Producer's like, I don't care.
All
I'm
right,
smoking a
so
cigar.
mine it's sweet, like a corn, kind of corn sweetness. It's got some brown sugar in it, but a lot of graininess on the nose. So
All right, do we dare take our
Wait,
first
hold
steps?
on, hold on. I want to get this real quick. What are our first impressions of this cigar?
my first impression, as you can see by following us through Cigar Share, is I have it marked as exquisite, easy, perfect draw. The strength right now for me is a medium full
Medium
at this
full,
point.
yeah. That
might
first part,
change.
when you first started there for about the first eighth of an inch, had a little bit of kick to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would completely agree with you on that.
I'm a little further than you guys, but it's about a medium full, and it's. This is definitely a stick that I would love to get my hands on multiple times. This could definitely be like a midday, maybe evening smoke. This is not probably a stick I'd want to start my day with, but
No, this is an after dinner smoke for me. So all right, so I'm gonna take my first taste.
All right.
And we'll go in the same order with tasting profiles. So
all right.
Nick, then Dean, then me.
All right, boys.
So actually, you can go and you can swirl it around or whatever you want to do to get all those taste buds going on. And Dean can do his, and then I will do mine. So high proof apparently.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a hot
Surprise!
Boy. Oh, the caramel that just came. Oh, it's like candy.
All right, so clearly you didn't get the bad one.
I did not.
And clearly Dean is experimenting around with his, but
that means good job.
That usually means good. So we'll see. Maybe there's 3 good ones. We don't know. Maybe he tried to screw all of us up and got all 3 the same.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, damn, that's good. Oh, that is so nice.
Oh, that's so good.
I get a touch of like little tar, little road asphalt, a little bit.
Oh, I think John got the bad one.
Uh-oh.
He's trying to...
Did the winner win? Or is he just trying not to laugh?
No, I think it's that sweet.
It's very, very fruit forward, but it's very hot. I wasn't expecting it to be as hot as it is, and it's fruity, but I still get that kind of graininess that I don't like.
Oh.
Okay.
So I don't think it's rainbow, because that one was just not.
I don't think you would have been able
to. Or rainbow.
Yeah.
I think there's a. I think we got pulled a little shiv in the backside.
Yeah. It's not. I mean, the finish is very fruit forward, almost like a blackberry, but it is grainy. I don't like a lot of, grainy alcohols that I like them, charcoaly, and it's not one that I would go buy off top of the hat, no matter what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna try it with a cigar.
Mine's got a long finish on it. Mine has a long. Oh,
You know
will
what
we
it is?
text a picture?
I do.
What?
Well, how is it that you know? Oh, you already sent it out now?
Yeah, he sent it to me.
Oh,
He
send
sent
it
it
to
to me.
him.
So,
Wait, what bottle am I? I'm numero uno.
you're number 1, I'm number 2, and you're number 3. So we'll go
Right.
with you. Do you have kind of a guess? If you were to guess a bottle.
No, this is a lot of. It's still, the finish is very long. Which it's more fruit than anything else on the finish. So, I like a long finish, and it is fruity. I just want to try it with a cigar.
What the hell was that?
So,
hold on, don't say anything yet.
Okay, I will not.
Mine's nice, but it's I can't guess that flavor. Whatever.
And
that
I
was.
will say this: we did get thrown a bit of a. It was just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it brings out the fruitiness in the cigar.
Exactly. I got the same thing, but then on mine, I don't know what it is. It's a nice flavor.
Well, the grainy.
I can't tell you what it is.
It might be a higher proof, which might be throwing me off. I mean, normally, I kind of have your mind set. You're drinking something high proof.
I think
you kind
we're
of
all
got your
three
mind
doing
set.
115 plus proof.
Yeah, so that might be throwing me off a little bit.
Well, you're drinking cream soda, aren't you, or something?
Mine definitely
Our
brought out
honest
more
member
of the,
says
the
he's getting
earthy
a
notes,
creamy
some
factor.
sweet notes, but more of the earthy notes. So, would you like me to tell you, John, what you got?
No, we need to guess. Let us guess first.
All right.
I hate guessing out of all the world of whiskeys.
Look, I do have a little bit of inside information, and I was told there's no effing way we're going to guess any of these.
Correct. There was no way I was going to guess the bottle that I got.
Yeah, so I like the fruit forward. and it's bringing fruit out. It is a little grainy. That maybe a little bit of water might kind of wash that out a little bit, because it's just kind of sitting there right behind the fruit. If you like grain forward whiskeys, it's not turpentine, but it's a distraction for me. And honey, it's sweet, and I don't normally drink sweet whiskeys either. But it's not horrible. In fact, I like it. Probably just wouldn't buy it because it doesn't fit my flavor profile.
Okay. I'm thinking really hard because I'm getting a nice barrel essence from this, and I'm trying to think of which whiskeys have that. I mean, you'll get that with the Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered, but
which we've had before.
Which I've had before, and this is also a barrel char like the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof.
Where's your lighter? Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Proof. Okay.
That's why I'm thinking so hard, because I'm trying to think of some whiskeys that I've had that have that good barrel char essence of like a charcoal kind of a flavor. That's what I mean kind of when I say it tastes like a little bit like a rotar smell. It's the wood charring from the barrel.
Yeah, this is all, and I keep coming back to it. But
I love the finish on it. It's got a nice
spice.
I wonder if this is a high rye bourbon. I wonder if that's a high rye bourbon. Who is that? That's a high rye.
While you guys are thinking,
Old Elk.
While you guys are thinking about it, answer this question: is what you're drinking enhancing your cigar experience?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're getting better notes or more prominent notes that you didn't get before.
Different flavor profiles.
You're getting different notes.
Different notes.
Yep.
Good.
And that's what I like about it. That's what makes, well, and like I said, we're all three drinking different things. Or, I know mine's different than y'all's, but y'all could very well be drinking the same thing.
So really quick, Dave is watching.
Yes.
He recommended that you two switch drinks.
Okay.
All right.
And then Dave said, "There goes them guessing." Sorry, Dave.
No, I'm not guessing. I'm asking for water. I want to cleanse my palate.
You mean this one?
Or this one here? No,
just.
I'll grab this one.
I will do the same.
And Dave, sorry, there's no way I would have guessed that bottle. I've never even had it.
I know it's not Blanton's. Ooh. This is perfumey. It's almost like a floral perfume kind of. Your glass, dude, these glasses just enhance the flavor.
Yeah,
the
this one
flavor
is deadened a bit more. But I'm still smelling. Smells similar to mine, actually.
I get the graininess that you're talking about.
All right, are these guys from the same family?
No.
The
They
nose
taste
is very
completely
similar.
different.
Okay.
No, these are completely different.
The noses, I mean, I'm getting.
While
getting a
they're
lot of
tasting,
floral.
anybody that's watching on YouTube, if you have any questions that you want us to answer, you want to, feel free to put something in the comments. We'll read it out loud.
Here's what I'll say. I think all three of these bottles were purchased off of a Whiskey Tube channel, barrel purchases. I have
We'll
a
find
feeling
out.
that they were, and that's what's going to make them really hard. I'm thinking with that one maybe Driftless Glen, but I don't think they do a
So I get
char
more
like that.
floral out of this, but I get that vanilla.
That's more
it's
earthy.
definitely
That one's more earthy. This is lighter.
Yeah, it's definitely. You're right. It's more earthy, but I still get honey out of this. I don't have the grainy. It's definitely smoother on the finish.
Hey, producer Ryan.
Wait, let me try.
Thumbs up or thumbs down on the cigar? Thumbs up. We got a thumbs up from our producer.
I like my whiskey better with the cigar.
Yeah.
Oh, this brings out a little bit. It brings out like a floral honey.
Would you
though.
like to try mine?
Yes. Yours is next. I was already going to do
I need
that.
to try Dino's.
All right. So far, I like yours a lot more than mine. Yours,
I know, but
oh my
didn't
God.
mine have a little bit of the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof to it a little bit?
No, but that finish with the cigar, it's...
See, but the Smoke Wagon Uncut Unfiltered has more of an earthiness to it, though.
Matt Sass recommends you guys try each other's cigars.
We did that before the show.
How's it going, Matt?
Matt, thanks for tuning in. Oh, while you guys are doing this, we're going to say a really quick thing. This Wednesday at 11th Avenue, paired with White Owl Social Club, Matt Sass is in town for a My Father's event. It starts at 4:30 and it's going to end when Matt and Isaac say leave.
I will not be able to attend that.
Oh, I will be attending.
I wish I could, Matt. I got to take my kids to swim practice. So
hey, he's got to be a parent. Got to be a parent.
Duties.
All right, so from the 3 that I've tried, I like yours the most with the cigar. It had the better pairing finish, then yours, and then mine.
I haven't tried yours yet.
Yeah, yours, both of yours has more of a robust, earthy background.
Yeah, his is the earthiest of all.
Yeah,
but it's got some dark honey fruit undertones to it.
Yeah.
And there's a touch of roasted marshmallow.
I definitely got it with the cigar. I definitely got more of like a s'more type of flavor.
They're all s'more with yours for sure. They're all sweet on the palate for me.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I find Dean's to actually have more of a sweetness than yours.
Yes, mine is fruity, but the lack of earthiness doesn't really make it just the feel in the mouth, the oiliness, everything else. It feels thinner than what yours was. Yours
doesn't taste anything like what it smells.
Mine?
Not saying it's not good. No. Nix.
No, mine.
Oh, Nix? Yeah.
Yeah, no,
yours
mine doesn't. Mine does
different.
not taste how it smells.
Yours actually has more of that barrel charness. That I think.
I was getting a lot of smoke on the first sip.
Yeah.
First sip or two.
Yeah.
That first sip that made me cough.
You're actually getting smoke. Where mine is more like wood.
What you guys were tasting?
Charcoal.
What you guys were tasting was this with like a cap full of water because it was hot.
Oh, whatever. You screwed it up then.
No,
way
I
to go,
didn't.
Nick.
Now you messed us all up. All right, so I don't know what any of these are.
I like my whiskey
Dean's
with
the best.
I like my whiskey with the cigar.
I really like mine with my cigar.
I like mine with
yours
the
was
cigar
also
the
really
best.
good. I like Dean's slightly better. This is good, and it does pull out some interesting flavors out of the cigar.
Have we had a Wilderness Trail that has this kind of flavor profile?
The only one that we've had was the Wilderness Trail Rye, and that didn't have this flavor.
No, that's not a Wilderness Trail Rye. It's
no,
not. It's not.
No, but I'm saying that the only Wilderness Trail we've had on the show is the Rye.
Okay, so.
Oh damn! I love mine.
Are we ready for the reveal?
Are you ready for the reveal?
Wait, we need to guess. Let's go ahead and guess our guesses. So
just make a guess.
Loser first.
I will not guess because I already looked, but it's a bottle
I'm the loser in this round.
Oh yeah, you lost. Dean got second.
No, I lost.
No,
that's right. You did.
You won first.
Oh, that's right.
I lost against you.
No, it's the other way around.
It was the other way around. He lost against me.
Yep. We're all brain dead.
We lost
brain dead again.
You won the first round, and then I lost the first
I got to pick first.
Oh, I thought you did.
And then we played off.
Oh, okay.
You played off?
Played off.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I'm gonna throw it out there. I know it's not, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Mine's a Nulu.
Nulu. All right.
I'm guessing it's a single malt of some kind, but not a Scotch.
Neither of these are Scotches.
No.
I wish.
It's a single malt whiskey because it doesn't smell very bourbony.
Now, some Scotches need to get these barrels.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. First run Scotch on this.
Like a Lafroig or something?
Or a Brook-Lottie. Brook-Lottie.
Uh-huh.
I would love to see on mine, the barley. The Brook-Lottie barley done in this barrel would be awesome.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure because I don't normally buy things that are this sweet. So I wouldn't even venture a guess because it's not normally.
All right, so we got a Nulu, we got no guess, and then I can't guess. Because I would have. I accidentally looked at the photo. All right.
And the answers are
number 3 at 10 years, 8 months, at 120.2 proof.
Okay.
Four Roses single barrel strength.
You're not a fan of Four Roses because of the graininess.
Yep.
Number 2, which was mine.
Which is yours.
Was the Bell Mead Reserve 108.3 proof bourbon.
I liked yours. It's
I
still
had the
the
bottle of the Bell Mead in my bag over there.
And number 1 was New Riff Single Barrel Rye.
Yeah, see, I haven't had New Riff that much. You can't get that here. I have had it before.
I never would have guessed that yours was a rye.
Okay,
no,
New
mine's
Riff.
not a rye.
Okay,
mine's
I think I've only
his
had.
was the rye.
I think I've only had
guessed
New
his was
Riff
a rye
like
either.
Twice.
I've never had the New Riff, and that I really like the flavor of that.
I didn't smell much
The New
winess or
Riff, the
taste much
New Riff
rye.
is good. I would love if Oregon would actually buy some, especially Nulu too. I think I would like Oregon to rebuy Smoke Wagon.
Okay,
That'd be great.
I can get the
So,
ryness
Dave,
now.
again, we want to say thank you very much for these
Yes,
these
Dave,
bottles.
thank you very much.
Thank
this
you.
was really, really good. Sorry for
Oh,
spoiling
what
the
was
surprise.
proof on mine?
Huh?
What was the proof on mine? What were the proofs?
So mine was 108, his was 120, and yours is like, I think it's over 115.
So I was pretty close. I said all three of them were probably 115 plus.
Yeah, they were
I wasn't far away from it.
Yeah, the proof on the bottle is very, very blurry. Hey, Dave, if you want to chime in and tell me what that New Riff proof was, well, because I can't read it in the picture.
So
Dave Babcock chimed in. He goes, Dave don't own bad whiskey. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth?
So
Well, they do own a really bad bottle of tequila that John and I get to partake of.
Yep.
Horrible. Thanks.
Horrible stuff.
It's horrible.
Mhm.
Thanks, Jamie.
Nobody wants it. But thank you, Jamie.
Yes.
We will take it.
And I specifically brought over Rockville Sun-Grown Maduro yesterday, and I was about to ask her to see if I could have a glass of it.
I mean, you should have. Your Cowboys did not look good, and you needed something to
Drown your
make you feel
sorrow.
better.
Look,
Drown your
your
sorrows.
pain.
They lost. They lost by a touchdown, but I knew it was coming because they need to get rid of the coach. They need to get rid of the quarterback,
And they need to get rid
our
of the
producer
owner.
was giving us sign language about this whole conversation, saying,
whatever. He only wants to hear about the fishy.
fishy. So Dean and I are on our second third of the cigar. Nick, you've been
I'm about
smoking a little bit
halfway.
faster, so you're about to the halfway point, entering into your last third. My flavor, outside of all of them
Dude.
have impacted the flavors.
Yes, I would
in
agree.
positive ways.
Yes, I would
So,
agree.
I would say Nick's was the least. Didn't affect the cigar. It affected the cigar the least.
Yeah,
Excuse
yours
me?
was
Mine
a big
was
impact.
really good.
Mine was a big impact because
Yeah.
it really pulled out the fruit on the cigar that wasn't there before.
I think,
But
yeah.
Nick's also pulled out some very good flavors out of my cigar. They're all good spirits. So if you're interested in any one of them, contact Dave. You can just dip it right into a stash. Just go over there and ask.
The
for a
New
shot
Riff
from
was 104.7.
Oh, really?
Here we go.
Okay.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. So it's not really fishing, but yesterday we took Ryan's new used boat out. Here's what I would have to say about it, people. We were on the Willamette.
Really
and
quick, here's a word from our sponsor.
This is all I want to say about it.
If you're going to tell us the story, then you might as well hold it
nothing
up.
to do with fishing, really. It was about
No, it just has to be on a fishing boat.
How calm the water was. There were some spots we were going through, people, that were like glass. I mean, the only thing you heard was just the slight hum of the engine, but you felt like you were literally riding on a cloud because there was no vibrations in the water.
So Ryan, honestly, how much Molly was he on?
Pretty much, we dosed him up whenever.
Yeah.
Ryan says that if you guys couldn't hear that, Ryan said that they dosed Dean up pretty high with some Molly.
No,
So really quick,
it was a really nice day on the river.
What
Had to make some gas money.
Dave says that the straight rye at 104 single barrel tastes hotter. That's why
straight rye?
yours is a straight rye.
Mine's a straight rye? Well,
Yeah.
I said I thought it was a high rye, but I didn't think it was a rye.
It's a rye.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really
That's
get-
a good taste for rye.
So, you don't like rice?
I do like rice, but
It's a lot harder than your
it
normal.
took it actually for as a me getting into spirits. You remember a while back, like when we first started drinking with each other, I wouldn't even touch a rye because to me it would get it messed with my stomach. It would give me like acid reflux,
spicy.
And then I just slowly started getting it because I had a bottle of like, what was that bottle I had? It was 100% rye. Was it the Jefferson?
We've gone through so many bottles.
It was like a Jefferson 100%.
It's like asking me, remember that one day we had a cigar together?
Yeah, remember that day we had a cigar?
To be more specific.
You know you don't have an alcohol problem when you go, remember when we had that? And you go, no.
Yeah,
but
no.
I remember when
you woke up in the hospital. Oh yeah, wait. What time was that?
Yeah. Was that yesterday?
Yeah, I did, but I remember the first couple of years I wouldn't touch a rye, and it was because if I did, I would be like, John, go give me an antacid or something so I could take, because I know.
Yeah, this one doesn't really taste like a rye.
My body's gotten used to it. It's just like people who first break into the Islays.
Yeah.
That peatiness is so
overbearing.
Unlike Rod, who's
this was a nice soft rye.
Like the first time we were so hesitant about giving him an Islay
because
he was all like, I don't like that, I don't like that. He drank that, and he was like, oh my God, I would drink the whole damn bottle.
And that's what he got for Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey. Matt Sess told us that he's our Crux rep.
Oh.
Well, I remember meeting
interesting?
Jeff and Jeff, who were the two co-owners when I met them at the Little Smoke. And I was at Kurt. I was at the sports bar just getting something to eat, and I just leaned over and I'm like, look, I'm just happy to be here for the cigar event that's here this weekend. And that's how we struck up a relationship. But we got, what was it? Was it the Skeeter?
They had the Nymphos, the Skeeters.
Well, with the little bitty cigars that we had on the golf course.
I think those were the Skeeters that we had. I got a little golf ball right there.
Yeah.
That they handed out for that.
See, you should have had this up on the.
I know. There we go. Little Crux golf ball.
And this is a good one. This is a Titleist Pro V1.
Great bunch of guys. Those guys from Crux, Kurt, Jeff. I ran into Kurt at the PCA in 2022. So managed to procure some cigars from him then, and he loves the Pacific Northwest, and they did so well in their introduction, they just couldn't keep up with demand.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, well, we could make all of our customers angry by not ever providing them cigars, or we could just back off in the market a little bit until we figure out our manufacturing process, so we can get the numbers.
And I think they did a really good job. And Matt, you're watching. Let us know how things have gone for Crux in the most recent years. We can only see by a consumer aspect.
Kurt told me that they're starting to kind of poke around and look for somebody again in the Northwest, and that was back in July. So he said soon. Well, I didn't realize it was that soon. So congratulations, Matt. It's a good brand. Yet another great brand that you're repping. And we will see Matt on Wednesday
for my father's
at the White Owl Social Club.
Yep.
With my father's cigars. So,
back to the cigar. So I'm about halfway. I'm a little past halfway now. The sweetness has actually has come through a little bit more.
Okay.
And that may be because I've been drinking, but I'm definitely getting a little bit more sweetness out of the cigar.
After I cut the head, I sniffed from the head, and I got a lot.
What are you, Joe Biden?
Yeah, okay.
Jesus.
The head of the cigar, I said, ooh, I got a lot of fruit, like just a fruit punch.
I'm getting more just like a floral sweetness, like a honeysuckle or something like that. But it's nothing berry-esque for me.
I'm wondering what it's going to do in the next inch or so.
Yeah.
So amazingly, the 3 whiskeys that Dave picked out for us have gone amazingly well with this cigar.
Yeah.
I don't know if all 3 would go as well with another cigar.
I would argue that it would depend on the cigar. I feel like, at least, okay, so with mine, I feel that with the 108, I would probably want a Habano, maybe a Connecticut, something to balance out the spice of the high-proof bourbon.
But this one, you could have any one of these, and they blended well with the cigar and gave us all new flavors.
Yeah, agreed. If not new, it was more enhanced flavors.
None of us have said unicorn.
No.
But it's not there. But
it's
not often you have a single cigar go well with just
multiple whiskeys.
Multiple types of
different.
whiskeys.
You've got ryes and everything. And whiskeys.
Rye, yeah.
So, there are those that do, but this is a very versatile cigar. I haven't changed the flavor notes because they've really been pretty consistent. The burn is consistent.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had anything.
The draw is consistent. So yeah, this in the end, man, it's going to be a high rating for me. So when you start using the Cigar Share app, it gives you an honest rating because so many people will smoke the cigar. The beginning of it, it sucks, but they're gonna suffer it, and then by the end they're like, that was great. But then they rate it high because their last experience was great, but their first experience wasn't so good.
Yeah.
This is actually recording all the way through. So you can say, no, I didn't like the beginning, and then halfway through you change it. So it gives you the average rating of your flavor profiles and everything else.
And then also on that point too is you don't have to stick on that web app. You can start putting your flavors in, and then you can leave it running in the background and go look at ESPN. You can watch a movie. You can do all this stuff, and it's a running time in the background.
And then if you get another flavor,
you can always go back to it.
If a flavor disappears, you can actually get rid of that flavor on there.
Yeah, you're allowed to take pictures of your cigar all the way through.
Yep.
If you got a funny burn, you can take a picture of it at that time. We all took pictures of our cigars at the beginning, so if we go to a shop and you see cigars like, oh, what did it look like again? You can go back to your application, you get all your taster notes, you've got your ratings, you've got all the pictures, including the header picture that you took.
Yep.
It's nice reference when somebody gives you one and you want to just check it out, but you've never smoked it before, you want to find it in a cigar shop.
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't keep the label, right? Well, now you've got a recording on it. It is a great application. I can see what your tasting notes are on it. I can see what your tasting notes are on it.
And if there's something that you've smoked that I'm like, that sounds interesting, I can see your tasting notes and I'm like, that hits my profile.
Yep.
I'll go after that
And you
one.
can also search for cigars that are like really hard to find because sometimes people have a very small production run of cigar.
Yeah.
Or cigar that maybe is not made anymore.
Yep.
And they'll put it on there.
There is going to be future changes on this application. I can't really disclose what they are, but it's going to create a better relationship between a customer and a retailer. And I can't really go into details of how they're doing that.
I will say one thing, that Smoking Salads has been fortunate enough that we were kind of we were part of the small group of beta testers.
Yeah, we've had a lot of input into it. Noah Merritt has a large, not a large group, but probably 20 people that have really good palates and really good ideas of, if I were going to record a cigar smoking session,
Also,
what I want to see.
He also has a really good group of people that have technology problems, like my phone and that app were not entirely compatible, but now they are.
Yep, he's got a great techie guy with him. But I can't speak highly enough about it. We are going to start doing a training session. So when you download the app, eventually there's going to be a little training session. How do you get through? It's pretty self-evident of how you get through things.
Yeah.
But the first time you go through things, if you're not really tech savvy and you're not used to the way things look, I'm getting into that older generation, right? And so I'm like, I don't want a newfangled stuff. I just
you know
want
what we
things
should give you for your birthday this year? A
No.
walker with tennis balls.
Yeah, this coming from a man who has Depends for Valentine's Day.
Which I threw away.
After you got done using them.
Didn't use them at all. Asshole.
But it was still a better gift than mine.
So John, let's give everybody a run through on like how many times a month our show is going to be. So that we can tell our audience members now.
Yeah, so Smoking Salads used to be every week. And it's hard for us to develop content that's, interesting enough for you guys to watch 45 minutes through. And just come up with it every single week. So we started doing smaller videos to reach more of an audience because nobody wants to watch videos 45 minutes. The attention span nowadays is like 2 minutes. So we are doing Smoking Salads on Location, which details out the different locations. I travel a lot, so I'm going around to different places where you can smoke. It doesn't always have to be Pacific Northwest. The first set, I'm kind of concentrating on Pacific Northwest. We started filming right at the end of COVID, so really couldn't go too many places. We also have After Hours,
which is
and
me.
Nick has been doing mixed drinks, because here we're doing straight-on drinks. And but some of you wanted to say, hey, what about a mixed drink? What about a highball? What about a Manhattan? What about
Kentucky
martini?
75,
right?
and
Something like that. So he's detailing that out with the cigars that we have for the month. And Dean, when Dean gets to it,
I know I need to get to it.
is doing Smoking Salads Sauteed. So he's actually doing like a cooking show, and it's going to be basically you're smoking a cigar while you're cooking and enjoying the smells around you where the food's cooking while you're having a cigar, and then he basically has this meal, and he's pairing the cigar with the meal
and seeing the flavor differences. And sometimes I'll do two. Like the first one I did was with Copper River salmon, but I cooked the Copper River 2 different ways, and it was talking about the flavor nuances between the two different types of how the salmon was cooked, and the influences that it had on changing the flavor profile with the cigar.
Yep. So each one of these shows are going to be coming out weekly, so you don't lose touch of what it is that we're doing. You also get a little sneak peek as to what cigars are we doing, because the one we do on the first of the month is what we're doing for the live show at the end of the month. Not that cigar, but at least that cigar family.
Yeah.
So we're trying to, keep it to cigar families and let the cigar families enjoy as much smoking salads as possible and advertising that we're providing for them. In this case, it happens to be
Crux
Cigars.
So next month is going to be My Family Loyalty, and many of you have not heard about them, but I ran into them at PCA. Super nice bunch of guys, and their cigars are all very interesting.
The labeling specifically, it's got a lot of the writing on the bands is all almost Norse mythology type of writing.
Yep, but
it's really cool.
So you'll hear a whole bunch of stuff about family loyalty. We'll give you as much information as we can, and then of course at the end of it we sum it up. We kind of say, hey, this is what the cigar is about, and through the month we're touching base with them and we're saying, hey, this is something interesting that most people didn't know about, how they came to where they're at today, so on and so forth. So we try to make that content a little more interesting. We're going to have some additional sponsors. Fire Hydrant is one. Jackhammer
Pollinger
is going to be another one.
I want to try to reach out and get some, either buy some or get a hold of the people that make them. Drunken Duck.
Oh, you mean the Drunken Chicken?
Drunken Chicken, yeah.
Chicken. The Drunken Chicken.
Yeah. I'm thinking duck because I was talking about getting a duck at Wajimaya.
Yeah. So 3 weeks out of the month, it's going to be 3 shows a week doing the little, pre-recorded things. And then at the end of the month, we're going to get together and do Smoking Salads Live.
Yep.
And we'll also let people know about any upcoming cigar events in our area.
Yep. We also want to talk about, we are trying to move our show to primarily Rumble. We have a little bit more leniency on Rumble than we do on YouTube.
A little bit, huh?
We would be able to...
A lot bit.
We would be able to do a little bit more about advertising and stuff like that we can't really do on YouTube due to their rules.
Just slide it off.
You having trouble sliding it off? You should know how to slide those off.
You got to twist it a little bit and now slide.
Dude.
There you go. Good job, John.
I don't know, mine went just...
Mine is not.
All right,
it's almost there, but it's
so,
yeah, anyway.
Final, I would say, we're getting close to the end of the show. What are you guys' final grade? 1 through 5, what would you rate this cigar?
This is a 5 for me. This is a really good stick. So
I would definitely agree.
Wait, where are we going? 1 to 10 or what?
1 to 5.
Oh, 1
This
to
is
5.
like a 4.5, 5 for me. This is a cigar that I would definitely go out and buy, and I would recommend it to all of my friends. Maybe not a first-time cigar smoker, but...
No, this is not a first-time smoker cigar.
This is definitely...
an intermediate, because it's not going to kick you in the ass.
Yeah.
No.
But there's a lot of flavors
If you've been smoking cigars for about 6 months or so, I would give this a try. Try to push you into a little bit more of a full-bodied grain.
If you're pushing a medium to medium full, then sure, go ahead and try one of these.
What beer do you think would go with this?
Beer?
Yeah, what kind of a beer?
Ooh.
Guinness.
No.
No,
a Guinness
that's too
would
dark.
Go good with it.
So that's a yes.
Actually, the Night Owl.
I have a Night Owl in the car.
I know you do. I think the Night Owl. So for those that don't know, who is it?
Elysian Brewery.
Elysian Brewery came out with a seasonal pumpkin selection, and the Night Owl is a pumpkin beer.
It's my favorite.
It is, and it's not like that overbearing pumpkin flavor, but it's so good. And I think this would go great with this cigar.
All right.
I would do a Doppelbock with this.
See, I'm not a Doppelbock fan.
Yeah, see, I would like to. So the Doppelbock it's a dark beer, but it's done with more closer to like a lager yeast, so it's a cleaner beer. It's got a cleaner finish.
I can see that working.
But you can get some of those earthy, chocolatey flavors with a Doppelbock, and I think that would go good. And I think it would pair well with the spice from the cigar.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah,
I don't think any beer outside of Guinness would do it for me. I just don't like beer.
You just don't like beer.
Ooh, the Lucidator.
Okay.
From oh God,
I think
you mean the masturbator?
No, Lucidator. It's called Lucidator.
I think
they won gold 4 years ago.
Oh, that's 4 years ago.
In the American brewing competition.
I'm gonna brew a beer. It's going to pay homage to the floating and smoking tune. I'm just
But the
gonna call it the
Lucidator
Masturbator.
is I think it's a Doppelbock style beer, but they ferment it and age it in whiskey barrels.
Eric said "ew" to the pumpkin beer.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Blah,
Yeah.
blah,
Way to
blah,
go,
blah,
Eric.
blah, blah.
Way to go. Ew.
Yeah. Negra Modelo.
Darker beer,
That's kind
yeah.
of like
No.
that's a lager, dark lager style beer. That would go good with this.
All right. So
I
swirl
drank
the
all
girly
mine,
one
people. I'm
last
sorry, it
time.
was way too good.
Thanks
I
everybody
downed
for
mine.
watching.
Yeah.
We are at the end of our show. Hope you enjoyed it. And one more time, the spirits we were drinking, so people know.
I was drinking the
I was drinking you riff people rye. I remember that.
Crap! Hold on. Give me a hat sec. Yikes!
You were Four Roses.
You're
I was
Four
a Four
Roses
Roses
single
single
barrel proof. New riff single barrel rye,
Rye.
and I am the Bell Mead Reserve Bourbon at 108 proof.
This, I would say this, if you can get a hold of this and if you want to try getting into rye, this would be a good one. Because
The new
it
riff?
wasn't overly rye. It
No,
didn't
it's
have
a
an
soft
overly
rye.
rye. It was
Sure.
nice. It was
All right.
nice.
So
All right.
come check us out. White Owl Social Club coming up on Wednesday. Matt Sass, My Father's Event. We'll see you there. In the meantime, enjoy
Smoking Salads.
Well, you guys are
That's good.
I
That's
drink mine.
delicious.
I'm a cigar man. I'm a cigar man.